Welcome to doassignment-ca. Here is the problem. The acceleration of a rocket traveling upward is given by a equals 6 plus 0.02 s in meters per second squared, where s is in meters. Determine the time needed for the rocket to reach an altitude of s equals 100 meters. Initially, v equals 0 and s equals 0 when t equals 0. Now let us work through the solutions step by step. We start by using the chain rule identity that acceleration equals v times dv ds. Substituting our acceleration expression gives v dv ds equals 6 plus 0.02 s. This is a separable equation in v and s. We separate variables and integrate both sides. The left side gives v squared over 2, the right side gives 6s plus 0.01 s squared. Solving for v and taking the positive root since the rocket moves upward, we get v equals the square root of 12 plus 0.02 squared. Because velocity is ds dt, we can write dt equals ds over v. Substituting our expression for v, the time to reach 100 meters is the integral from 0 to 100 of ds divided by the square root of 0.2s squared plus 12s. We simplify the expression under the square root by completing the square. Factoring out 0.02 gives s squared plus 600s inside. Completing the square produces s plus 300 all squared minus 9,000. So the full expression becomes 0.02 times the quantity s plus 300 squared minus 9,000. We pull the constant 0.02 outside the square root, giving 1 over root 0.02 times an integral of the form du over root u squared minus a squared, where u is s plus 300 and a is 300. This has the standard antiderivative of the natural log of u plus the square root of u squared minus a squared. Now we evaluate at the upper and lower limits. At s equals 100, u is 400, and the square root term is the square root of 16,000 minus 90,000, which equals the square root of 70,000, approximately 264.575, giving the natural log of 664.575, approximately 6.4993. At s equals 0, u is 300 and the square root is 0, giving the natural log of 300, approximately 5.738. The difference is about 0.7955. Finally, we divide 0.7955 by the square root of 0.02, which is approximately 0.14142. This gives t approximately equal to 5.62 seconds. That is the time needed for the rocket to reach an altitude of 100 meters. Visit doassignment.ca for more study tools, AI learning support, and online tutoring.